Gaffer, very, very early in pre-season, but in terms of what you would have wanted from your first run out, did you get it tonight?
Yeah, I think so. We've only had 7 days training, so it was the game was built into the pre-season training programme. So we were ready for the first minutes, if you like, of real football, and pleased with what we've done, though we've still got a lot of work to do. We looked fit and we looked quite sharp.
I was going to mention the fitness, as evident as that was, the fitness and the enthusiasm. There's also quite a few patches of stand-up quality as well, which must please you.
Yeah, we're trying to change slightly the way we play, trying to change what we do in some of the principles of the team, but the main thing is changing the players' attitudes and a little bit more have desire to want the ball and get on the ball and want to attack the goal. And I thought we did that all right today. Certainly first half I was quite pleased with the first half. I was definitely pleased with all the young ones the second half. I thought they were excellent when they went on. So yeah, I don't want to get carried away because we like I say, we're only 7 days into a pre-season programme, and we've got a lot of work to do.
And in terms of a positive, as you mentioned there, the young players, we were just speaking to Ed about the fact that I think it's 11 players who've either been in or are in that academy setup. To be out there on the pitch playing at Aggborough, it's massive for the club, isn't it?
Well, it's great because that's I've always been one to want to look at the young players, and I think I know how to develop young players. The young lads have been training with us since we come in from day one, which is what I wanted. And they've sort of done all the work that the first team squad have done, so that's why they can fit into it. It's not, they're not playing off the cuff when they go on. They're in around us, and they know exactly what we're doing. And to be fair, they did it really well.
Obviously, take no risks with players and injuries during pre-season. Alex Prosser, are you hoping that's nothing too serious?
Yeah, I hope so. I think he's just got a little bit of a side strain, but we'll have a look at that more in the morning and assess him, obviously with the game coming up on Saturday. But the rest of them come through okay. So I won't be taking any chances with Alex. If he's not right, he'll get the time to recover.
And the same for Rich and Palms in terms of hopefully within the next maybe week or so. Is it you're looking to involve them possibly?
Yeah. Well, I want to involve them all because I want to see them. I see them in training, but I like to see them in the games because in the games they have decisions to make under pressure, and the training they don't, not as much. So I like to see what they're like in the heat of the battle, and I was quite pleased with what I've seen tonight. In certainly the first half and the second half.
And in terms of a turnout from the Harriers fans, it got behind the team, didn't they, and seemed to enjoy a pretty entertaining game.
Yeah, I hope so. I just hope that they can see a difference in the team. That's all. We're early days. I say we are early into it's our first game. We've had 7 days training, and I hope they've seen a difference. Certainly in the mentality of the players, and a little bit more desire in wanting to score a goal.
And if you want to present tests and challenges to your players in pre-season, it'll be a very different kind of one on Saturday against an experienced League One side in Bristol Rovers, won't it?
If I was put in the pre-season, the games were organised. I think that it's tough to have two quite big games like that, the first two games. But I think we're ready to play along. I didn't want to play the first team squad, if you like, more than 50 minutes because they're not ready to do that yet with the work, because they have worked really hard, to be fair. So I'm just cautious of getting any more silly injuries or knocks. So that's why they only played that long. Hopefully everybody's okay. They'll play longer on Saturday against again another tough opposition.